Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's Monday, and I am so excited for this week. I'm smiling like all morning. Oh, I'm just so excited. And I want all of us to have a fantastic week. Seriously. So if you're open to it, I would love to know in the comments, what is something you're really looking forward to this week? And what would make this week a huge success for you? Let me know, because I want it to happen. And I'm ready to head out and go over to our beloved WatchHouse for an absolutely epic drawing study and French reading session. And then we'll just go from there. But get ready, buckle in. It's gonna be an epic week. All right, let's head out. Oh my gosh, I just had such a fantastic drawing session. I actually did not do my French reading because I was just so into my drawing studies, and oh my god, it's really getting exciting. I still have quite a long way to go, but it's just that like there's so many really important fundamental skills that I really need in order to be able to do a lot of things I've been dreaming of doing for a couple of years, and my drawing skills have just been not good enough. But I've been getting closer and closer. I'm still not there, but I feel ready to make a huge push. And it's very similar to language learning. So if I think about things like Japanese grammar, or it could be German noun cases, any of these things that were very, very challenging for me to wrap my head around in a different language, or there's all kinds of stuff with Mandarin. In those cases, very often I needed to see it again and again and again. And every time I would try to revisit it, I would start from the basics, and I would always get like a little bit further, but then at some point it kind of becomes a bit too much, and I feel the need to take a pause. And I think it's really important, whether you're learning languages or drawing or anything really, really challenging, it's important to be able to listen to your body and your mind and say, you know what, I'm gonna take a pause and come back to this. Because in my opinion, if you just force yourself to keep going, I feel like you start to see diminishing returns very quickly. So I think for me, one of the principles I follow whenever I'm learning any skill, especially things that are really difficult for me, I have this principle that I just wanna keep moving. So it's a balancing act, right? On one hand, you do want to push yourself and you want to be outside your comfort zone, but at the same time, I feel like if you find yourself just grinding down to a halt and you're moving so slowly, if there's something else that you feel really motivated to do, if there's something else that you feel really compelled to do instead, and that keeps you moving forward, I think it's worthwhile. Now, another thing that I like to do is sometimes I will just restart the same topic with maybe a different resource. So in the case of animation, it might be a different online course. In the case of language learning, it might just mean switching over from an app to a textbook, or maybe just trying a different app. So I do think that is also a really good approach because it keeps it fresh, it keeps it interesting, and it allows you to sort of build on the fundamentals, redo the basic stuff. So I do just have this very consistent pattern, whatever I'm learning, of doing things over and over again. Each time I get a little bit further until finally I have the confidence, the comfort, the base to just push through and get to the end of whatever it is. And so I think with drawing, of course I don't know for sure, but I'm feeling like this is that moment. I feel like this is that time where I'm ready to make a huge push and just get through this stuff so I can start really doing the things that I've been dreaming about. And of course, once I start doing more complex character animation, it'll be the same thing. You know, I'm sure that in the beginning that will be a bit too difficult, and maybe I start with very simple actions and then I try something more difficult. Maybe that gets too hard and I go back. I just feel so excited about what I'm doing right now, so I wanted to share that and kind of relate it between drawing, animation, and language learning. Okay, I am home and it's already evening. The afternoon went by pretty quickly because it's a Monday, so I wanted to go and get groceries, get lots of nice stuff in the fridge. I'm very excited about food this week because I got lots of veggies and just lots of things that I'm excited about that align with my eating goals for this new year. And then I also wanted to just give you a quick update because, you know, I shared with you my own personal struggles with both cooking more often and also exercising and things like this. So the really short 5 or 10 minute workouts have been continuing, and I'm now finding that I just naturally am doing 20-minute or 30-minute workouts, and they're a little bit more varied, and I'm finding that I'm excited to like be creative about different ways I can exercise in my apartment. So that's just a small update to show that, like, you know, starting out with that principle that just like doing anything at all, 5 minutes even, is worth celebrating. It's just naturally kind of building, and I just love that. So yeah, cooking and exercise, it's really all slowly improving throughout the month so far. Now I just want to relax. So as I shared earlier, I didn't do my French reading at the cafe because I was just so excited about my drawing studies. So I think what I want to do right now is just relax and really commit to a solid reading session. That's one of my goals this week, is to really start building a bit more momentum with the book and a bit more consistency. So I'm going to have a little reading session right now. And I also do want to start reading in bed. I haven't really been doing it so far. So yeah, I'd like to really try to read, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 pages in bed before I go to sleep. So I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I do actually have some really exciting tips and points that I wanna share tomorrow around my Ukrainian studies, because I've had some thoughts and I thought they'd be really nice to share with you. So look forward to that tomorrow. And I still want to go and review the Journaly post in French. So, there's just so much nice stuff to look forward to this week. And I would love to know how your week is going, so please let me know. But for now, it's time to enjoy some reading.